welcome everybody. It's so lovely to see you all on this lovely summer's day, which is the first of the week of summer, I believe, the hottest week of the year it's going to be. So that's something to look forward to, certainly. Well, this afternoon, we'd like to celebrate the fantastic help that you have all given to the children you've worked with the whole of this school year. And we're very delighted to welcome today the Lord Lieutenant of Oxfordshire, Tim Stevenson. And he's going to say a few words about, and also give some special awards to certain people who I think they know who they are. So we'd just like to welcome Tim here today again. Thank you.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, another very successful and busy year for your wonderful charity. I'm at that happy stage of life that I guess looking around the room many of you are at, of having grandchildren. So I need hardly tell you what a very special part of getting to this stage of life it represents. Particularly, of course, introducing them to the wonderful world of stories. The thrill I'm already getting through rediscovering Dogger and Each Pear Plum, and a wonderful story by Mr. and Mrs. Smith called The Long Slide, is quite irreplaceable. The work that you do, self-evidently, is of enormous importance. One only has to read the stories of people who managed to leave their schooling without being able to read properly, to understand just how important what you do is. The handicap it gives people, not only in educational terms and in employment terms, although of course those are both very important indeed, but also in terms of the input that reading can give all of us throughout our lives in terms of enhancing our experience, enriching our outlook on the world, and understanding ourselves. And I'm afraid it is still the case that a lot of kids do leave school and become adults without being able to read, and they are enormously handicapped as a result. What you do is fill in that gap. Cleverly, in your business model, by building relationships with these children over a significant commitment twice a week, and through building that relationship, enabling them to learn to read. So I guess the first thing I want to say on behalf of all of those children around our county who benefit from what you do is thank you very much indeed. The second thing I want to say is congratulations, because of all of the charities that I see on a regular basis, yours does stand out as something of a beacon. It's well found. Of course, fundraising, particularly at the moment, is difficult, but your balance sheet looks healthy. There's, I think, a full year's operating costs tucked away. The training that you are given is extremely effective, and the organisation as a whole is extremely well run by a very dedicated professional staff. That sort of combination, finances, good training for the volunteers, and efficient operation, is not a combination one sees everywhere. And that's why I want to offer you my congratulations. I do sometimes use Arch as a bit of a beacon for what a well-run organisation can look like. So, thank you for all you do, and many congratulations. You are a very special charity indeed, and it's a great privilege for me to be here this afternoon to present a series of long service awards. Now, I have been given some detailed instructions about making sure that every one of you who comes up to get an award has a proper photograph taken. So I will try and steer you in the direction of our genial photographer here to make sure we get a really nice snap of them all.
Well, we've also got the Oxford Male photographer who'd like to do a group picture of all the award awardees today as well. So as you get your certificate and have a picture taken at the front, if you wouldn't mind heading straight out into the foyer and then all gathering there for a group photo, and then obviously quickly coming back to the meeting afterwards, if that's all right. Hopefully we can orchestrate it all smoothly. So our first award is to Joan Davis, and she's volunteered in Kingham, in Bloxham, and now in St Mary's in Chipping Norton. So I think, is Joan here? And Joan has done 5 years with Arch in several different schools, so thank you, Joan. The second person who's also done 5 years service to Arch is John Edgington, and he volunteers at Hayley Primary School and previously at Witney Community School. So John, if you'd like to come up. Next we have Victoria Whitworth, who volunteers at Farringdon Junior School, also has been going for 5 years with Arch, so thank you, Victoria. Oh, smile. And the next 5-year award goes to Victor Puddock, who's volunteers at St Egberg School. Thank you, Victor. And the next 5-year award is for Sandy Gallagher. I'm not sure if Sandy's here, because I know she has been a volunteer for 5 years, but I believe she stepped down at the end of last term. We still wanted to give her an award. Is Sandy here, or...? No, we shall send it to her with our best wishes. I know Anne Heath is here, and she's been volunteering, I think, in Bayards Hill, William Fletcher in Yarnton, and is now at Wolvercut Primary School. So thank you, Anne, for your 5 years. Thank you. And Pat Hellman has volunteered at William Fletcher Yarnton and is now at West Kidlington Primary School. And Pat has also done 5 years for us, so thank you, Pat. Caroline Maggs. Now, you've also done 5 years at Langford Village Primary. I know you are here. You can't hide. Thank you very much, Caroline. That's 5 years at Langford Village Primary. And also 5 years, and also at Langford Village, is Ruth Leman. I think you have done together. I don't know if you trained together, but you've certainly... Yes, lovely. Thank you. And I know we've got support from Langford Village. 2 teachers have come here, especially to support our Arch volunteers, so you're very welcome. Thank you for coming. Anita Patron has done volunteered at Wainfleet in Brackley for 5 years. So if you'd like to come up for your award. Lovely. And the last 5-year award goes to Inga Martin, who's been volunteering at Larkrise and now has transferred to Botley Primaries. And we have two very special awards here. We'd like to say a very big thank you to these two ladies who have been with Arch or doing this volunteering work. Obviously, Arch has been 6 years, but before that was volunteer reading help. But they have remained faithful to us. And that is Janet Turner, who's volunteered at Dr. South since April 2004. She also does that little bit extra in the Arch office as a librarian. So, Janet, would you like to come up for your 10-year award? And Val Webster. Val, are you here? Yes, Val has been volunteering since November 2003, and she's currently at St Mary's. I know you were previously at St Egberg's, I think. So thank you very much, Val, for 10 years. Right, so that finishes our awards, but it's an amazing achievement, I think, the years of service that, all volunteers give, but certainly when you come to 5 and 10 years, given, especially in the same school for that long, it's wonderful.